Did you think running Google Ads campaigns would be easy? I sure did. And when I launched my first campaigns for my clients, I quickly learned the most common phone call I'd get is, Mike, why aren't my ads showing up on Google? And at first I would panic right along with them and feverishly start checking the campaign. But over the years, I've learned there are a handful of simple reasons that your Google ads aren't showing. And they're almost always easy to fix. Let's go through them. And number 6 is one of the biggest ones we find as a problem, so stay tuned for that. Point number 1, searching for your own ads on Google. Here's a big one. A client calls me frustrated and says, Mike, I've typed in my keyword 5 times today and I can't see my ad anywhere. You can hear the stress in their voice as it feels like they're wasting money. But here's what's really happening. When you search your ad and don't click on it, Google assumes that it's irrelevant and eventually it will hide it from you. So the fix, don't search Google ads for yourself. Use Google's ad preview and diagnosis tool to check your ad safely. The more times you don't click on your ad, chances are that's the problem. Point number 2, location targeting. Another common one is someone from outside your target area looks and says, hey, I can't see your ad. If your campaign is set to run in Minnesota, nobody in Florida is going to see it. That's not broken. It's just Google doing exactly what you told it to and advertise exactly where you asked it to. So the fix, always make sure that wherever you're searching from, it's in the right location. And that includes in zip codes. If your office is in one zip code and you go home to a different zip code at night where your ads aren't running, you're not going to see it. Point 3, bids and search volume. And this one hurts. You log in and you see below first page bid on your keywords. And suddenly it feels like your ads are invisible. The truth is simple. If your bids are too low or your keywords don't have enough search volume, your ads just won't show. So the fix is check your keyword status, raise your bids if you see that below first page, and swap out low volume keywords for stronger ones. And this happens a lot for seasonal businesses as well. If you have a landscaping company and you advertise for snow removal in the winter, well, in the summer, those keywords probably aren't going to show because not a lot of people are looking for snow removal in July. So keep that in mind and make sure the right keywords are running in the right season. Point number 4, ad status and disapprovals. Sometimes the ads never actually go live, and that can be painful. You've written the copy, but it's disapproved or the landing page is broken. So the fix, always check the ad status column to make sure your ads say eligible and that they are active. If not, just fix it before assuming the whole campaign is broken. Point number 5, budget caps. And here's the one that freaks people out at night. A client calls me up at 6 p.m. saying, Mike, my ads are gone. What happened? And most of the time, they just ran out of budget. Google will pause your ads once the daily spend is hit. Sometimes campaigns can burn through the whole budget early in the morning, especially when it's a new campaign. If your ads vanish later in the day, check your ad spend first. Have you hit your daily budget? So the fix, perhaps increasing your budget, if you have it, could keep those ads running until the end of the day. And that brings me to point 6, ad schedule. Now we're piggybacking off the last point here, and a client might call me at 9 o'clock at night and say, Mike, my ads aren't running. I almost always know the problem. They're not running because we turned them off earlier in the day. With limited budgets, we'll typically run ads during business hours and when people are available to answer the phones. And we'll turn the ads off at 5 or 6 p.m. So the fix, don't run ads 24/7, 365. Yes, you can get leads at 2 in the morning, but typically they're not very good leads. Think about the person that just got home from the bar and decided they finally wanted to call someone to paint their house. Chances are the next day when you get in touch with them, they forgot they even called you. But guess what? You still paid for that click and you still paid for that lead. So run your ads when you're open and when someone will answer the phone. For home service companies, we rarely run ads after 7 p.m. unless you have a call service. And still, even then, the later the lead comes in, usually the worse they are, unless you're running them for emergency services. So the next time you can't see your ads, don't panic. It's usually one of the 6 reasons: self-searching, location, low bids, ad disapprovals, hitting the budget, or running ads outside of your ad schedule. So just use logic, use the right tools, and you will avoid a ton of stress. And if this video helped, please do me a favor, like and subscribe. It really helps us out in the eyes of YouTube. And over to the right-hand side, you'll see another video with some more Google Ads tips and tricks. Thanks so much for watching. I do always greatly appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next video.